Our next lucky winner is Mother Lila Shakti. My guru had mentioned that Mother Krishna Priya was ISKCON's first female temple president. She took Mother Lila Shakti under her wing, and Mother Lila Shakti is one of the most incredible temple presidents I've ever known who happens to be female.
Hare Krishna. I'm still a little numb because it was just literally 2 weeks from today that everything was put into motion, so I'm still a little bit really discombobulated. And there's a lot I could say. I mean, I think I heard somebody say they could talk for a day about experiences, and more than a day. You know, it would probably take quite a long time to sort of unpack everything that I experienced in Mother Krishna Priya's Association. When I first came here in 2009, it was kind of a sleepy little small temple here. This was an open-air pavilion, and Sunday feast was maybe 100 people. And yes, she took me under her wing, and I was very enamored with the deities. And soon after I moved here, she began teaching me deity worship, and affectionately I still call her, and in my heart she's my Archana Acharya. She taught me the topmost worship of the divine couple, Sri Sri Radhika Lokananda. I have a very, very great debt for that, obviously, but also, you know, we were friends. Somehow I was remembering we used to go around to, she was really into Tree Yoga. I think I saw Carol here. Yeah. Jai Shri, you know, she was into tree yoga, and, you know, we'd go to these sort of weekend yoga retreats and have salads and juice and, you know, just sort of spend time. And, you know, she came over to the house quite a lot for lunches and things, and the kids were small. And they always enjoyed Mother Krishna Priya's visits, and they loved her salads when she makes salads, especially Ishwar Chaitanya loved her salads, you know. And it was really, you know, a very close relationship. I remember when she came down with hepatitis, having to take her to treatments and you know, help her through that. It was a lot, taking a vaccine, and you know, so a lot of life events. We'd go on, I'd take her on field trips sometimes at school, take the kids on field trips. She'd go with us to Duke Gardens or somewhere. And one year, her and I just snuck off for a few days and went to Atlantic Beach, and just stayed at a place and ate salads and chanted and read, and it was fun. And just actually 2 years ago, we took her on a family vacation. The whole family went, and so she could relax. You know, I can relate to what Krishna said. She could relax. You know, we tried to create a family atmosphere where she could just relax and you know, eat nice salads and just be herself, and put her feet up a little bit. You know, just. It's kind of unreal. It's just really, it's surreal. Someone that you spent a lot of time with just all of a sudden disappears. It's not there. And it's a little difficult to imagine. Just the other day I was thinking in my head, you know, about an open pujari service. And she was always wanting to get on the altar. Why that was her goal in life. That's all she wanted to do. Was just be on the altar, serve Radha Gokananda, do a simple arti, dress the deities. That was the greatest joy in life, was serving the divine couple. And it's kind of a little shocking and sudden, but all of a sudden, she's not in that space to be able to do that externally. I mean, obviously she was always doing that in her heart, but it's hard for us and for me, because I just feel like, she's just always in my consciousness. Just about everything. The other day when Chapak and I were dressing on Gaur Purnima, I was just like working on the turban thinking, this doesn't look like anything Krishna Priya would like, this isn't what she taught me. I was just trying to do something. And it just always is, somehow it's just channeled back. So I just relish our time in that space, and that'll always be in my heart. And yes, I love her, and I'll miss my good friend.